And from that, we go to Check Me Out, our weekly showcase of Nigerians doing great things home and abroad. This week, we check out Chioma Agwuegbo, the social entrepreneur committed to providing a community of learning, support, and collaboration for women in technology. Let's check her out.
My philosophy of life is don't stop speaking. Your voice gives grace to other people to speak. Your voice helps to change things that needs to be changed. Your voice helps to stop bullies. Don't stop speaking. My name is Chioma Agwuegbo. I'm a social entrepreneur. Check me out. Growing up, my father and my mother made me believe that I could do anything I wanted to do. So I wanted to do everything. I was climbing trees. I would stand on the balcony with my brother and we would look at trucks when we lived in Warri. I also remember when I said I wanted to be a truck driver for a living, because my brother and I believed that people who drove trucks, you know, those 18-wheeler, 22-wheeler trucks, we believed that they had to be very intelligent, you know, because you're driving like 2 or 3 cars in one. I ended up studying mass communication at Ebonyi State University. And so I went to the United Kingdom, Birmingham City University, where I studied social media. When I finished my master's degree, I started consulting for a few organizations in the UK. And I enjoyed really doing that. If you remember, in 2011, Nigeria had first used social media for elections by establishing a citizens contact center. And I had volunteered, to monitor the elections online. And so I started to think to myself, why don't I bring that skill back to Nigeria? Why should I remain in the United Kingdom? And I remember speaking with a mentor who said to me, your skills are much more required in Nigeria. And in 2015, I decided to come back to Nigeria fully to establish a few businesses. The inspiration to set up TechCar was actually birthed in the middle of a mistake. I was consulting for an organization and I wanted to speak to some women who were working within technology, who were creating tools to better the lives of women. And I couldn't find. I had to then formally put together an event. A lot of people pitched in, my friends, my mom, my dad, everybody pitched in. And we held this really nice cozy event somewhere in Abuja. And during that event, we asked women, what do you want to learn? And a lady there said she wanted to learn how to use MailChimp. At the time, I had another young lady working with me who we had taught to use MailChimp like 2 weeks before. And she said, I can teach you. And immediately a light bulb went off in my head, because I said, we can create platforms for women to teach women things in a simple, safe, women, they won't feel silly or anything. We can literally set up this platform. And I continued to think about that for a few days after that event. And that's literally how TechCar was born. And, it speaks to the things that we do, simplifying technology, simplifying digital tools. How can we show women the simple ways that digital tools and technology can make their lives better? That's all we're about. And all of that can be traced to that very first event on August 28, 2015. There's a lot of talk about bring people online, come and use the internet, come and learn how to do this, blah, blah, blah. One thing we don't talk about enough is the fact that, especially when women come online, they are exposed to a lot of vulnerabilities. And so we've taken it upon ourselves to teach women the risks of being online, number one, but number two, how to avoid those risks, and number three, what to do if they have been violated online. We have delivered projects in the 6 municipal area councils of Abuja. We have engaged over 1,200 children in really local areas, peri-urban communities. And these are schools sometimes where the children sit on the floor. These are schools where children have never seen computers. The third thing we do, which is the best part of TechCar for me, is community. The community aspect of our work always goes back to the beginning, our very first event, creating safe spaces for women to come together and learn from each other. When I'm not working, I sleep, I try to sleep, or I read. I'm actually looking forward to writing my own biography in a few years, and I hope people will want to read it. My name is Chioma Agwuegbo. I'm a social entrepreneur, and you have just checked me out.
Impressive.